with the bye week, was there any worry about the team losing its edge coming into this game, or how much were you worried as a senior?
I wasn't worried at all. The whole team just picked it up with the bye week. It was actually just enhanced us and made us play better.
Raven, Coach Bob Trott talked about, hey, we've left some interceptions out on the field in my interview with him this week. You got 5 today. What were you seeing, and especially your reception in the 2 this afternoon?
Well, I mean, as much as he talks about it, we really know that he wants us to do that. Just go out there and capitalize on it, because if we don't, then we can't get these guys the ball and let them do what they do.
Daniel Shealy, former quarterback, 3 touchdowns today, quite a day for you out there. Your teammates seem to be extremely happy. What were you seeing in your offensive flow today?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy today. The first one I was pretty happy with, and I was okay with that, you know. And then the second 2 came, and so it just made me more happy. But hats off to Brian and the rest of the offense. You know, we definitely executed the game plan.
Dan, when did you know you were going to play as much as you did? Obviously, John has been out for some time. Have you been getting extra reps in practice?
Yeah, I've been going with the ones for the past 2 weeks since he got hurt.
With those extra reps, how much more comfortable are you becoming in the offense? And did you kind of see yourself kind of catching at least 1 touchdown with how much you've been playing and how much more you've been playing?
Starting, you know, you always want to make plays. And when the plays present themselves, you got to definitely capitalize on those opportunities.
Brian, talk a little about the offense, especially the passing game. How much of that week off kind of helped you guys, I guess, get ready for this week and perform that way?
I think one thing that really helped us was we got our legs underneath us. Playing 7 games in a row takes a toll on anyone, especially in the league that we play in. We know that kind of catches up to you eventually. So just coming off our bye week and having fresh legs, and then having the ability to work on the tiny things that we did during our bye week really helped us. And I think that's what you saw us really clicking today.
Brian, how important was it for this team to get a really good start, to have the first quarter that you guys did have, and not give Rhode Island any sort of momentum whatsoever?
I think it was really important. That's something that we really stress to our offense, is just to start fast and to just everyone go out there and do your job. And when we do that, I think it really carries us through the rest of the game. And it kind of sparks momentum for us, for our defense, for our special team. So I think when we can start fast like that, it definitely helps our entire team.
Brian, I know you guys aired it out a little bit more up in New Hampshire. Was the game plan this week to kind of keep that passing game going and keep airing it out, since you guys had some success 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I don't think it's our game plan to pass more 1 week or to run more 1 week. I think when the defense presents itself for us to run the ball, that's when we like to run the ball. And when they like to take away our run, that's when we like to pass it. And if you saw today, there's a lot of looks where we got 7 in the box, or maybe even 8 in the box. And those are definitely times that we're going to want to open up our passing game. And credit to the wide receivers, because I put a lot of balls up there today that were 50-50 possibly, and they came down with most of those.
The way you started kind of individually, I think you completed your first 12 throws. What did that do for you just kind of throughout the game? You ended up with a 95% completion percentage. What did that do for you, that start you had?
It definitely helps my confidence. Going out there and not seeing a ball hit the ground. It's something that I don't really notice, and then when someone points it out, I'm kind of like quiet, like don't talk about it now, like we'll talk about it later. And then so having that happen to start off the game is definitely a plus, and it definitely makes me feel comfortable out there. And I think our offense can kind of feel when we're not having incompletions that we're kind of clicking on all cylinders, and we're really competitive.
Rashard, talk about your touchdown catch. What do you kind of remember on that play?
Sure, gave me the signal to bend it if I wanted to. Seeing how the safety was playing, I bended off his motions, and Short just put it right on the money, so I just ran the ball in.
Shard, you came down with a couple of deep catches throughout the game. What were your thoughts on the matchups with the corners?
They were pretty good. They were really good, actually. Our receivers and me especially just made plays, and we just did what we did, and Short put the ball on the spot. So.
Brian, you were talking about your 50-50 balls that you threw up today. How confident are you in the receivers? They seem to take every ball away from the possible interception today that you threw.
Yeah, I was very confident in them. I think that's part of the reason that I threw some of those balls that I did. I mean, throughout the week, we've been throwing more and more deep balls, and they've just shown me every week that, like, you know, they can make these plays. And so a lot of times I throw the ball up, and I don't feel that I have to be completely perfect on a throw for our wide receivers to make the play. And there was plays out there today. I mean, you talked about my completion percentage. I don't know if you can count the balls that were thrown. That, I mean, Ravenel took one away from someone on the sideline. He jumped over someone to catch one today. So my completion percentage was good, but I think it reflects really well on how well our wide receivers play.
And their O-line gave you such protection today. I don't know how many times you were touched until you ran the ball.
Yeah, that's definitely something I got to show credit to too. Passes don't work as well if I'm getting hit. So if I can stand back there and have time to deliver the ball, I feel a lot more confident. So credit to the guys up front for playing a great game tonight.
Raven, talk a little about the defense overall. Guys held them to 109 total yards.
Coach Trott really made sure to emphasize that we run to the ball. And as you could have seen, a lot of the interceptions and stuff that we made were off of tips and whatever else. So just making sure that we don't stop running and just capitalizing is one of the main things that he stressed to us.